Hi everyone, Coach Steve here. So, video blog, week beginning the 29th of August. Gonna break it into coaching updates and training / personal updates. I think that'll be the structure I'll follow. So, coaching wise, a couple of people have emailed in some questions and I'm delighted to pick them up. I also encourage other people to ask questions, make it more interactive. So this week's question I'm picking up is someone asked me, what books do I read to improve myself as a triathlete and help out my athletes? First off, thank you very much for actually thinking I can read. I can. Big fan of it, and I do tend to read a lot of books on triathlon. Big fan of continuous learning. So I'm going to talk to you about the last 3 books I've completed and actually found very useful, and the one I'm reading on and why. Right, okay. First up, I've read Racing Weight by Matt Fitzgerald. A lot about nutrition and what's the perfect racing weight, how to get there, or is there a perfect racing weight. Clever enough approach to it. Some surprising recommendations from them, but worth a read. I've also read Performance Nutrition from Kevin Carell. It's a more of an evidence-based approach where it looks at studies done on athletes and the outcomes, and it recommends certain food types, timing, etc., and all the rest. Some really good actionable items to take away from there, so that's actually quite good. Now, as I said, there's a focus on nutrition because I think it's something that athletes struggle with. I do personally. I have a big sweet tooth and I end up eating a load of muffins, a load of broccoli. So there's no point in knowing what I should eat, when I should eat it, and how much I should eat of if I don't do it. So I also recommend to all my guys to read Atomic Habits by James Clear. Really simple stuff here in terms of how to kind of make things easier for you to make something a good habit. We've all loads of bad habits, but using the same principles, you can suddenly find yourself actually eating more fruit and veg rather than just reaching for the chocolate Kimberleys. So those are 3 books I found very useful. What am I reading at the moment and why? I am reading How Bad Do You Want It, also by Matt Fitzgerald. Why? It's all about the mental side of the triathlon game, particularly iron distance. And because I found my recent failures in races, injury aside, have been linked down to just mentally checking out. So I need to toughen myself up mentally. I need to figure out tools and techniques I can impart and work with my athletes to actually just tap into getting tougher mentally, executing race strategies better. So Matt's going to make me a better triathlete, or I'll ask for my money back. Okay, other side in the coaching house. As you can see, I'm still forging ahead with my YouTube project. I'm really keen to get this up and running because I feel it's a cool way of actually interacting with a lot more athletes than I can by selling just plans or one-to-one coaching. So this week I met with a couple of cool people who actually have done a lot of YouTube work. Donal, Connor, I've had some conversations and they pointed out some really cool, simple things I need to do, and some more kind of complex things I need to improve on. So you'll start seeing, but they both agreed I need to be myself. They said, look, Stephen, you come across very corporate in your videos. In fairness, I jumped out of the corporate world because I wasn't really fitting in there. So you're going to see a lot more personality here. I'm thinking that's a good thing. I'm thinking I'll lose some subscribers, but I think the rest of you might actually find me quite amusing. Yeah, and that's part of my personality. I think I'm hilarious. Okay, so you're going to see full force Coach Steve, just as I said, be braced for somewhat inappropriate jokes and just saying it as it is. I hope you enjoy it. There's other things I'm going to try. As you can see, I've been told to kind of get a setup, a place to go to. So I actually had the setup for video, so I've got that. There's going to be, I'm getting mics and stuff and all that sort of crack. So it's actually, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a bit of fun. Hopefully the quality of my videos will improve. More people will like, subscribe, etc., etc. Tell your friends. So again, hopefully that will work out. And also when content's going to be driven by you guys, as in I've got all the knowledge in the world. Oh, I'm also cocky. That if there's a topic you want me to talk on, ping it up, I'll add it into my list and I can do either video on it or I can video blog it. But let me present, you ask the questions. Okay, training wise, how's this week been? My update on my knee is much better. I'm back running. I had a couple of big bikes and swims last week, feeling good. I did actually have to move my long bikes and my long runs into midweek because I was marshalling at Dublin City Triathlon, which is the main race that my club, Piranha, put on, and they used it to fund our training, etc. It's also a really, really highly regarded race. So my normal weekend where you have your kind of your long bike stuff, your long run stuff, that was gone. But great experience, had a really good time with Piranha in general and interacting with all the competitors. So whilst my week was a little bit messed up, still got main hours done, had some super fun with the competitors. We got to see some Smarties, have some great results. Anthony O'Brien came second. Maria Staunton had a super race as well. There were other people who I met were on my plans and they were out and having a good time. So it was a good full week. I have another bigger week coming up now. I'm hoping to actually sprinkle back in my long runs and see how my knee responds. I'm keeping up the rehab, etc. So there you go. I'll keep it short and sweet. Another tip is keep the videos under 8 minutes. There you go, Donald. I am on point. But please do like the video, add in a comment if there's something, if a question you want asked or answered, or any other topic you want me to add into a smaller video, let me know. But otherwise, guys, have a super week, and we will have the next video will be released on Thursday. That's more triathlon tips rather than a video blog, and that's going to be the cadence. And have a great week. See you guys.